So today we're going to teach you guys how to do a really quick, really easy, glowy kind of Victoria's Secret style skin. We're going to be using a few products: foundation, highlighter, liquid highlighter, powder if you see fit. You don't need powder. Concealer, same thing. If you see fit, don't need it. And a bronzer, a matte bronzer for contouring, a blush, and what else? A really light, almost white, I'll show you, pearly eyeshadow. It won't be used on your eyes though, it'll be used on your face. So yeah, stay with me and I'll show you how it's done. Oh, and I just want to mention I got a new lighting system, and the lights that I got are really blue and they're really bright, and so that's why I look really blue and my chest looks really white, and yeah, because it's just like whoa. Okay, so first just want to start off with clean, fresh, dry skin. Prep it with moisturizer or primer, whatever you see fit, and then take your foundation. I'm going to use Makeup Forever Face and Body. It looks a little darker than my face because my chest is darker, so I want to match my foundation to my chest so that it all matches in. And this actually looks darker in the bottle than it actually is. And then I'm going to mix that with Benefit High Beam. And this is a highlighter, but it's not sparkly. It's actually got a nice pearl to it, so you won't have flecks of sparkles everywhere. It'll just add like a nice glow to your skin. So just mix these two together. So once you mix it together, just apply to your skin as you would any foundation. Then you just want to conceal any blemishes or bags under your eyes. I'm going to be using Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. I just got this and it's freaking awesome, so I really recommend it. It's supposed to be just for under your eyes, but I use it everywhere. Why not? Next, I'm just going to set the foundation with a powder. Today I'm going to be using Benefit Get Even. And I'm actually using this Bare Minerals brush. It's like the best brush ever. It's nice and stiff, so it gets a lot of product on there, and it's made for blending, so it blends in really nicely. This is actually a really pigmented powder, so it's going to add more coverage as it goes in. I know I recommend using a powder puff for this, but I just love the finish that I get with this brush. So there's where I put my foundation or my concealer. I'll just blot in instead of swirling. Then we're just going to contour, add some depth to the face. I'm going to be using Hoola bronzer by Benefit. It's like the best bronzer ever. See, I just got this pretty much like not that long ago and it's already used up. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I'm going to be using just a regular old angled brush. So don't put tons of product in when you're contouring with powder. You don't want it to look like you added a shadow there. You want it to look really natural. So if you can see a big dark line of bronzer, then it's obvious that it's not a natural shadow, that it's you put it there. Especially if it's really, really shimmery. You want to use a matte bronzer when you're contouring. So I kind of get a double chin, as you might have noticed in videos when I like move my head a certain way. So I'm going to contour under my chin so that it looks like a shadow. And then I also, in my opinion, have a huge forehead, so I'm also going to contour up here. And also this just besides bringing my forehead down, it adds a really pretty glow to the skin, which is what we're going for. And then just add some blush to the apples of your cheeks and beyond. And I'm going to be using MAC blush in Koi Girl. Really pretty. I wore this on my wedding day. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a medium pink, but it's kind of like in the blue family. So it's good for cool skin tones, which is what I have, and fair skin. I think it's good for like everybody except for like super dark skin tones. So now I'm just buffing out the edges so there's no hard lines. So the big thing that I do that I think really adds a really pretty Victoria's Secret-y glow to my skin is, instead of using the high beam, which I think can be too harsh for every day, it's really glossy and pearly and the light really grabs it, I use an eyeshadow, which is in the Naked 2 palette. It is Booty Call. This one here. So it's just like a really nice pearl, again, not any sparkly or shimmery flakes in it. It's a really nice natural shimmer that will just add a really pretty glow. And I'll be using this big, puffy, it's not actually that big, it's just small. It's like a blending brush, but it's too big for an eyeshadow brush, so I use it for adding highlighting to my skin. So I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to add some right into like the outer eye, lower eye bone, I guess, if you will, like where you could have bags. And then I bring that down onto the cheekbone as well and blend that all in. So by doing this, you don't add any obviously glitter. It looks just really natural and dewy. So I'm just adding it in places where the light hits. Yeah, so that it looks natural. Add some to my chin, bring out my chin, and some place I really like to add it is actually the tip and middle of my nose. Okay guys, that's it. That's all there is to it. It's super easy. Yeah, you can get any of these products at any drugstore, Sephora, department store. You don't need the expensive stuff like Makeup Forever or MAC. The only thing that I do recommend is the Benefit High Beam. I know there are dupes out there, but I have not found any at any drugstore, Target, Ulta. It's been really hard, but this lasts a long time, so I think it's 20 bucks, maybe less, maybe more. It's a good investment. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, give me a shout. Have a good one, guys.